Hey, English learners! Welcome back to Happy English, your favorite place to learn real English, easy English, everyday English, the kind of English you actually use in real life.
Yes, welcome back, everyone. We are so happy you are here with us today. And today's episode is extra exciting because right now the whole world is talking about one thing.
I'm Leela.
And I'm Tom.
And today we are talking football, soccer, the FIFA World Cup.
Yes, the World Cup 2026 is happening right now, this summer, across the United States, Mexico, and Canada. 3 countries hosting together for the very first time.
And if you are new here, welcome to the family. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode.
Every week, we bring you real English conversations, useful vocabulary, and topics that connect to real life, like today's topic, which millions of people are watching right now.
So get comfortable, grab your tea or coffee, and let's talk football in English.
Let's go!
And before we continue, a small favor.
Yes, if you're enjoying this episode, please click like, subscribe to Happy English, and share this with a friend who loves football or a friend who's learning English. This episode is perfect for both.
And stay until the end. We have something special waiting for you.
Okay, let's get into it.
So Tom, let's start from the very beginning. In American English, this sport is usually called soccer, but almost everywhere else in the world, England, Uzbekistan, most countries, it's called football.
Right, same sport, different name. And today, since we're talking about the world, we'll mostly say football, but don't worry if you hear soccer too. They mean the same thing.
Good. Now, let's talk about the place where the game happens. That's called the pitch. P-I-T-C-H. Pitch.
The pitch is the football field. You could say the players walked onto the pitch, or what an amazing pitch this stadium has.
And the game starts with something called the kickoff. K-I-C-K-O-F-F.
Kickoff is the very first moment of the match, when the ball starts moving from the center of the pitch.
You could say the kickoff is at 3 p.m., meaning that's when the match starts.
Easy so far. Now let's talk about the players. There are different positions on the team, meaning different roles, different jobs.
First, the goalkeeper. This is the player who stands in front of the goal and tries to stop the ball from going in.
The goalkeeper is the only player allowed to use their hands, but only inside a special area called the penalty area, also called the box.
Penalty area. P-E-N-A-L-T-Y. That's the rectangle shape in front of each goal.
Then we have defenders, players whose job is to stop the other team from scoring.
Midfielders, players in the middle of the pitch who connect defense and attack.
And forwards or strikers, the players whose main job is to score goals.
So next time you watch a match, you can say, that striker is so fast, or their midfielder controls the whole game.
Now, the most exciting word in football, goal, G-O-A-L.
A goal happens when the ball completely crosses the goal line and goes into the net. 1 goal equals 1 point.
And when a player scores 2 goals in one match, that's called a brace, B-R-A-C-E.
A brace? I didn't know that word before football.
And if a player scores 3 goals in one match, that's called a hat trick.
Hat trick. That's such a famous word. Even people who don't watch football know hat trick.
Exactly. You could say he scored a hat trick in the first half, and football fans will be so impressed.
Now, sometimes the ball is stopped before reaching the goal. If the goalkeeper or a defender stops the ball, that's a save or a block.
Save, when the goalkeeper stops a shot from going in.
And sometimes, by accident, a player kicks the ball into their own goal. That's called an own goal.
Oh, the saddest moment in football. An own goal means you scored, but for the wrong team.
Painful, but it happens even to professionals.
Okay, let's talk about the rules now and what happens when someone breaks them.
If a player does something wrong, like pushing or kicking another player illegally, that's called a foul. F-O-U-L.
When a foul happens, the referee can show two different colored cards. First, the yellow card.
A yellow card is a warning. It means be careful, don't do that again.
And if a player gets two yellow cards in the same match or does something really serious, they get a red card.
A red card means the player must leave the pitch immediately, and their team has to play with one less player for the rest of the match.
That's a huge disadvantage. Teams really try to avoid red cards.
Now, here's an important word, offside. O-F-F-S-I-D-E.
Offside is probably the most confusing rule in football, even for native English speakers.
Basically, it means an attacking player is too close to the opponent's goal, closer than the ball and the last defender when the ball is passed to them.
If the referee or the assistant referee sees this, they call offside, and the goal doesn't count, even if the ball goes in the net.
It's confusing, but don't worry. Even big football fans argue about offside calls all the time.
And these days, there's also VAR, V-A-R. DOT stands for Video Assistant Referee.
VAR is a video system that helps referees check difficult decisions like offside or fouls by watching the replay.
You'll hear commentators say it's going to VAR, which means they're checking the video before making a final decision.
Now, one more important word, penalty kick. This happens when a foul is committed inside the penalty area.
Penalty kick is a free shot from a special spot with only the goalkeeper trying to stop it.
Very tense moment. The whole stadium goes silent.
Now, let's learn some words about the tournament itself, not just the game.
First, the group stage. This is the first part of the World Cup where teams are divided into groups, and each team plays the other teams in its group.
This year, there are 12 groups, and the top teams from each group move forward.
Moving forward is called advancing or qualifying for the next round.
After the group stage comes the knockout stage, K-N-O-C-K-O-U-T.
Knockout in football, this means if you lose, you're out of the tournament completely. No second chances.
That's why the knockout stage is so intense. One mistake in your whole World Cup dream is over.
And if a knockout match ends with both teams having the same score, that's called a draw or a tie.
In the knockout stage, a draw isn't allowed. Someone must win. So the match continues into extra time, an extra 30 minutes.
And if it's still a draw after extra time, the match is decided by a penalty shootout.
Penalty shootout. This is when each team takes turns shooting penalty kicks, and the team that scores more wins.
So stressful to watch. My heart beats so fast during penalty shootouts.
Everyone's heart does. It's one of the most dramatic moments in all of sports.
Okay, Tom, tell me, did you watch any really exciting matches this week?
Oh yes, there was one match where a team was losing the whole game, and then in the final minutes they scored and got a draw. The stadium went absolutely crazy.
That's called a comeback, right?
Exactly. A comeback is when a team is losing but fights back and changes the result.
I love comebacks. They give me chills.
Me too. And one of the host nations had a really strong start too, winning their first 2 group matches. The home fans were singing in the stadium. It was beautiful.
That's the magic of hosting a World Cup. The home crowd gives the team so much energy.
We could say the home team had home advantage. That means playing in your own country with your own fans gives you extra motivation and support.
Such a great phrase, home advantage.
Speaking of fans, let's learn a few words about football culture, not just the game itself.
First, fans. People who support and love a team are called fans or supporters.
When fans cheer loudly and create an exciting atmosphere, we say the stadium has great atmosphere. A-T-M-O-S-P-H-E-R-E.
You could say the atmosphere in the stadium was incredible, meaning the energy and excitement were amazing.
And when a team's fans travel to another country to support them, that's sometimes called being part of the away crowd or traveling support.
And here's a fun one. When fans run onto the pitch after a big win, sometimes by accident, that's a pitch invasion.
It's not allowed, of course, but it shows just how much emotion football creates.
And one more, The underdog, UNDERDOG.
An underdog is a team that isn't expected to win, a smaller or weaker team facing a stronger opponent.
And when an underdog wins, people call it an upset.
Football fans love an upset. It's exciting when the team nobody expected suddenly shines.
Okay, let's pause and review everything we've learned so far.
We talked about the pitch, kickoff, and player positions: goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, striker.
We learned goal, brace, hat trick, save, and own goal.
We talked about foul, yellow card, red card, offside, and VAR.
We learned tournament words: group stage, knockout stage, extra time, and penalty shootout.
And we learned fan culture words: atmosphere, underdog, upset, and comeback.
That is so much vocabulary, but don't worry, we're going to do a full word tour at the end to help it really stick in your memory.
You know, Leela, what I love most about the World Cup isn't just the goals or the trophy.
What is it?
It's how it brings people together. For 1 month, the whole world watches the same matches, feels the same excitement, no matter what language we speak.
That's so true. My neighbors, my family, my friends online, everyone is talking about football right now, even people who never usually watch sports.
And that's actually a great opportunity for English learners.
How so?
Because football is a global topic. If you learn these words, you can talk about the World Cup with any country in English. It's an easy, fun way to practice real conversations.
That's a wonderful point. You don't need perfect grammar to talk about football. You just need a few key words, and suddenly you can connect with people everywhere.
Exactly. So next time you watch a match, try describing it in English. Even simple sentences like, "What a goal," or "That was so close." It all helps you practice.
Okay, let's do our final recap. Today's topic, World Cup fever, talking football in English.
We learned about the pitch, player positions, and how a match starts.
We learned about goals, saves, hat tricks, and own goals.
We learned about fouls, yellow cards, red cards, offside, and VAR.
We learned tournament words: